In the Westies, Chris Brancato expands his Scumbag universe again. For his new series, the co-creator of Narcos and Godfather of Harlem turns his focus to a violent gang of Irish New Yorkers in the early 1980s. The Times reports that Brancato is diving back into the world of gritty crime drama, exploring the infamous underground of early 80s New York. Brancato first made his mark with Narcos, the Netflix hit that traced the rise of drug kingpins in South America. The same year he co-created Godfather of Harlem, the series that followed the life of Carmine Sabato, the fierce crime boss who ruled the East Side. Both shows share a tone, unflinching, character-driven crime stories that speak to the dark corners of city life. Now, with the Westies, he returns to the same kind of storytelling, but this time with a different paranoid community, the Irish gang known as the Westies. According to the report, the series will delve into the group's brutal power struggles, its relentless rivalry with rival crews, and the fight for supremacy over New York's underworld. Brancato's house-style approach offers an inside look at how the gang's members navigate loyalty and violence in a world controlled by blood. The title itself, The Westies, hints at the show's origin story. It references the real Melbourne East Side alley crime ring that was famed for its merciless and vicious attacks. In the 1980s, that gang's presence on the streets of New York caused widespread fear, and the series will chart the methods that kept them at the top while engaging also the law enforcement crackdowns that ultimately tear the gang apart. Brancato says he wants to paint a portrait of how the men found a sense of belonging in a world that loves to dehumanize street life. If you are a fan of hard-boiled crime dramas, this one is likely to grip your imagination. The show will showcase how a small group of men becomes a legendary presence because of the frank violent, or scumbag, aspects they bring to the game. That same approach that worked spectacularly in Narcos and Godfather of Harlem is on full display again with the Westies. Brancato is taking these themes to a new level, especially when it comes to the creation of a true-to-life narrative that is driven by historical context and highly dramatic, gory detail. He says the story is told from the point of view of those involved, not just the outsiders, to keep viewers engaged in a time takedown of the really dangerous. In that sense, the series moves beyond a simple retelling and turns into a self-contained, standalone narrative that keeps the audience tasting the complexities of organized crime. New. Dark. Violent.